Netflix, we have the comedy drama series Sirens. And here's a clip.
There's a transient person at the house asking for you. She's carrying hot garbage. She says she's your sister.
No. I told you Dad got diagnosed with early onset dementia and you said a fruit basket!
Welcome, ladies. Sips and nibbles are in the back.
What is this place? And why does everyone look like an Easter egg?
Well, it's a comedy drama, but it's also quite creepy, isn't it, Ian, I think? So this is a drama. It unfolds over Labour Day weekend. And this it's a lovely setting, by the way. This house is absolutely incredible where it sort of starts. And this wealthy group of guests come to this beachside house for a charity gala. Loads of money, rolling in cash. And it's run by this conservation organisation. But the woman, Michaela, who's known by everybody else as Kiki, who's played by Julianne Moore, she's this kind of wellness guru. And it's like a cult. It's probably the only way to explain it, where everybody has to do what she says. And she's got this kind of like steely behaviour about her. And she has this assistant who just totally adores her, and you actually, as this goes on, you kind of wonder what happens in someone's past that they feel so lucky to be around someone like Kiki, if you like. There must have been something in her past that makes her want to be so subservient, I suppose. And they all turn up for this charity gala, and at the same time, a waitress turns up. It happens to be Kiki's assistant's sister. Now, she's totally chaotic. So Kiki's really well dressed, does everything she's supposed to do. As I say, is absolutely in adoration of Kiki, her boss. And she comes along, and Devon, the sister, who's really quite chaotic immediately, and so completely different but incredibly likable, just think she's been brainwashed. And you kind of see over the show that you kind of see that the relationship unpicked of the past, of why they've got to where they've got to. There's upset, there's a bit of everything actually in here, but it's really quite sinister, because I think we've all kind of explores sort of the relationship. Well, this is how I saw it anyway. The relationship between women often and their bosses, and what we will agree to do. And I say women because I think it's quite pertinent. And actually, you just go along with things very often and don't ever stand up for anything. You're almost like, how often we thought we're lucky to have a job, and that's not just women, I appreciate. But you see the whole kind of relationship, and Kiki says, I'm not a monster, but actually her behaviour sort of suggests otherwise. Or what is she doing? What is a spell that she's got over everybody? So it's kind of got this sort of sinister side to it, even though it has got some really quite funny parts too. I did quite enjoy it. Is it my thing? Not really sure that it is. But it's lightish entertainment, I would say. What do you think, Ian?
I really liked episode 1. I thought it was great. So yeah, as you say, you've got the two sisters, and sort of the jumping off point is that Devon, who is a complete car crash, really, she's all over the show, and she's highly unpredictable. She's a loose cannon. She's fed up with looking after the dad, and so she goes to visit the sister in this amazing home, just to say, look, you've got to do your part. You've got to help out. And it's so the last thing her sister Simone wants is Devon turning up. So she tries to kind of lock her away, but of course she starts mingling with the guests, and she's sort of saying, this looks like a cult. Are you in a cult? And it's got that White Lotus thing of, the very rich, obnoxious people, and then the sort of staff who are working behind the scenes, and their view of these dreadful folk. So yeah, I thought it was terrific, and I will watch the rest.